When heavyweights step into the ring, everyone expects powerful knockouts. But watching a smaller fighter deliver devastating KOs is something else entirely. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, one of boxing's hardest hitters, dominates the lower weight divisions with a knockout ratio of over 90%, competing in the fiercely competitive 135 to 140 pound categories. He's proven to himself as one of the best. Despite already winning world titles, Davis still has untapped potential. In this video, we'll dive into the explosive training methods that make Davis one of the most thrilling fighters to watch. But first, let's uncover his boxing origins to see where his incredible talent comes from. One last thing before we begin. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Like many champions before him, Davis had to toughen up early in life. Growing up amidst drugs and crime in Baltimore, he faced a choice: crime or boxing. Fortunately, he chose boxing and started training at a young age. His natural talent for fighting was evident from the start, leading to a successful amateur career. He won the 2012 National Golden Gloves Championship and ended his amateur run with an impressive record. Instead of pursuing the Olympics, he turned to professional boxing. In his early years as a pro, he honed his skills with the help of mentors and trainers. Davis didn't have a normal family life, but he found support from lifelong coach Calvin Ford and later Floyd Mayweather. With his father in prison and his mother struggling with addiction, Davis bounced between foster homes until finding stability at the Upton Boxing Center under Ford's guidance. Ford, a former drug dealer turned trainer, became a father figure to Davis, saving him from the streets. Ford's story even inspired a character on HBO's The Wire. Ford always believed in Davis, seeing his potential to become a boxing star. Mayweather also recognized Davis's talent during a sparring session with Devin Haney and signed him to Mayweather Promotions in 2015. Mayweather's promotion and mentoring played a key role in Davis's early success, along with his dynamic fighting style. Although Davis has worked with other trainers like Barry Hunter and Patrice Boogie Harris, they've all contributed to his development. As for Tank's training routine, the exact schedule isn't readily available, but a typical day might involve a morning run of 3 to 6 miles. In the afternoon, he'd have boxing training, which could include sparring, using various boxing equipment, or drill with pads. Sometimes it might be a strength and conditioning circuit. In the evening, he might do late-night runs, technical boxing drills, or sprints. Occasionally, he'll play basketball with his friends and focus on recovery. In this video, we'll delve into each aspect of his training to give you a better understanding of his regimen. Endurance is crucial for a champion fighter, especially one who can go 12 rounds. Typically, power punchers like Davis rely on fast-twitch muscles for their explosive strength. However, this can affect their endurance, making them tire more quickly. Davis fights smart, conserving energy until he senses his opponent is hurt or tired. Then he goes on the attack. His cardio training helps him maintain his power throughout the fight, and his opponents rarely go the distance with him. Like his mentor Mayweather, Davis incorporates running and jumping rope into his training, but he also focuses on modern methods like sprint work to enhance explosiveness and anaerobic capacity. Additionally, he does grueling conditioning circuits to improve cardio and shed weight, often wearing a sauna suit to maximize the effect. These circuits not only boost endurance, but also train other attributes and stimulate high-intensity scenarios in the ring. When it comes to boxing, being physically fit is crucial, but a boxer's main strength should always be their boxing skills. Take Gervonta Davis, for example. He's not just powerful, he embodies the essence of boxing by hitting without getting hit. His knockout power comes from proper technique, which relies on using the legs and hips effectively, a principle recognized by both old-school boxers and modern sports science. Davis's ability to generate power and torque in his punches comes from years of dedicated practice. He hones his skills through traditional boxing training methods. Let's break it down. Number 1. Pad work. Davis spends a lot of time with his coaches practicing offensive and defensive moves using focus mitts. He mixes things up, sometimes training at lightning speed for agility and conditioning, and other times focusing on realistic combinations to improve accuracy and tactics. Number 2. Body shield. This is a drill where Davis works on body shots while reacting to his trainer's movements. It helps him develop his inside fighting skills, crucial for close quarters combat. Number 3. Punch shield. Davis unleashes his power on punch shields, which allow him to go all out while also focusing on accuracy and punch variation. Number 4. Heavy bag. Davis loves training on heavy bags, just like his mentor, Floyd Mayweather. He practices a combination of light and heavy shots, alternating rhythm to build endurance and punch rhythm. Number 5. Specialized bags. Davis also uses uppercut bags to refine angled punches and reaction bags to improve timing and anticipation. Using a punch shield is a great way for counterpunchers like Gervonta Davis to work on their timing. It forces them to react quickly, which is crucial in the ring. Davis also hits the speed bag to boost shoulder endurance and improve hand-eye coordination and rhythm. Before diving into full-blown boxing sessions, Davis warms up with shadowboxing. This helps him loosen up and perfect his technique, incorporating footwork and upper body movement as if he's facing an opponent. When it comes to sparring, Davis doesn't hold back. He often faces opponents who are heavier or bigger, pushing himself to the limit. This is where he truly sharpens his skills, with his trainers like Floyd Mayweather or Ford cheering him on. Sparring prepares him for real fights, giving him the edge come fight night. One notable spar is with a younger Teofimo Lopez, where Davis showcases his versatility, able to box on the back foot or fight on the inside. Even back then, he remains calm and collected, proving his skills and readiness for any challenge. From what we've seen, Gervonta Tank Davis is a fighter who really absorbs the information given to him. He's not as outspoken as some other fighters, which adds a bit of mystery to his persona. Is he hyped because of his entourage, or does he truly listen and apply what he learns? I think it's a bit of both. During training, you often see Coach Calvin Ford shouting instructions to keep Tank motivated. Ford mentioned that when he sees Tank losing focus, he steps in. Fighters can get bored or let their guard down during a fight, so Ford ensures Tank stays attentive. If Tank doesn't respond to instructions, Ford knows something is off. Ford and Floyd Mayweather, both with high boxing IQs, clearly have Tank's respect and attention. Tank can change his game plan suddenly and land knockouts from nowhere, showing he listens and adapts. Ford studies opponents, allowing Tank to focus on training and implementing strategies. They also play mental games, like putting up pictures of his opponents around the gym for motivation. Since Gervonta Davis often faces opponents with a height and reach advantage, he relies heavily on his explosiveness and counter-punching. Strength and conditioning are crucial for him. While proper technique and muscle activation are key to punching power, speed and strength also need to be carefully developed in the gym. Davis uses modern strength and conditioning methods, unlike older boxers who relied on traditional exercises. Here's what his routine looks like. Number 1. Medicine balls. Davis uses medicine balls for conditioning, doing throws, slams, and twists. These movements mimic the muscles used when punching, helping to build explosive power. Number 2. Bodyweight exercises. While Davis does traditional exercises like pull-ups and push-ups, he often adds resistance bands to increase isometric tension, boosting his muscular endurance and strength. Number 3. Weight training. Davis also hits the weight room for traditional exercises like bench presses, deadlifts with a trap bar, landmine presses, and floor dumbbell presses. These exercises build foundational strength. Number 4. Core work. Core strength is vital for delivering and withstanding powerful punches. Davis does a variety of core exercises such as twists, alternating planks, and medicine ball core hits to ensure his core is strong and resilient. By incorporating these strength and conditioning exercises into his routine, Davis enhances his power, speed, and endurance, making him a formidable boxer in the ring. As a world champion, Gervonta Davis has become much more serious about his diet in recent years. He now has a personal chef and nutritionist to manage his meals. Davis told Muscle and Fitness that he follows a strict diet of lean proteins, vegetables, and healthy fats, eating every few hours during training camp. Here's what a typical training day looks like for Davis. Breakfast: turkey bacon with eggs and mixed peppers. Lunch: tuna with spinach and a light snack. Dinner: salmon with potatoes and either broccoli or asparagus. This healthy diet is a recent change for Davis. Before 2019, he ate a lot of junk food like fries and slushies. He even had to lose weight before he could start training. Now, although he occasionally enjoys some Skittles, he mostly sticks to his healthy eating plan. In summary, Tank's training involves hard work in all areas, especially on generating knockout power, being shorter and with less reach than many opponents. He relies on explosive power. Despite a less disciplined past, Tank has matured. absorbing lessons from Mayweather and Ford. Watching his training now, it's clear he works incredibly hard. If he maintains this discipline, he could dominate and secure super fights at 135 to 140 pounds for years to come. Let me know in the comments what you think about Tank's training, and don't forget to like and subscribe.